So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car? My body right now is like my mind don't know that I'm this big. My mind does not know that I'm this big. So I be feeling like I can do everything.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Before this video starts, I want to make it perfectly clear the point of this video is not to make fun of Dank, Demoss, or fat people in general. This isn't 2015 and I'm not trying to make a Nicole Arbor Dear Fat People video so I can rage bait my way to the front page of YouTube. There are a lot of other YouTubers making videos on the same topic, and they are being a lot meaner than me, so if you're just looking for 10 minutes of fat jokes, by all means, go watch one of those videos instead. So, if you haven't been checking the news this week, there's an Instagram rapper that goes by the name Dank Demoss who's gone absolutely viral after filming a video where her Lyft driver refuses her service because of how voluptuous she is.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL. It's called.
No, I don't never have to order an Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
Based on the information I found online, Miss Demoss is 489 pounds at 4'11". That puts her BMI at just under 100, which is more than triple what it takes to be considered in the obese category. That's not me trying to fat shame her, but I do think it's relevant if we're going to talk about this story. If you ask the Lyft driver why he refused her service, he's going to say it's because he didn't think she could safely fit into the backseat of his car without damaging it. If you ask her why he didn't give her a ride, she's going to claim discrimination.
How are you feeling right now?
Like my emotions is like they everywhere right now. Like, cause this is happening, it's happening to people all the time, every day. I do feel bullied. I know I'm being bullied.
This is a really interesting case about obesity rights in America, and I'd like to give my perspective on it because, believe it or not, at one point in my life, I weighed just as much as Dank Demoss. Yes, believe it or not, this chiseled Adonis you see before you used to weigh 500 pounds. I was a fatty McFatty who struck fear into the hearts of countless all-you-can-eat buffet owners in the greater Boston area. So, I know what it's like to be Dank Demoss' size, and it is not fun. With that being said, I absolutely side with the Lyft driver here. I'm 6'3", so I was a lot less round than her when I was at my heaviest, and even then, there were a lot of cars I did not fit into the back seat of. I can't imagine how much worse it would have been if I was compressed 16 inches shorter at the same weight. Even if she could fit into the backseat of the car, which is questionable at best, there is no way a standard-sized seatbelt would fit around her. So, unless the Lyft driver moonlights as a flight attendant who steals seatbelt extenders, there is no way he could have safely transported her. Imagine if he got into a car accident with her unbuckled in the back seat. He could literally turn into a pancake. Unfortunately for the driver, after the video went viral, Miss Demoss lawyered up, and now she's suing Lyft for discrimination.
Looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed.
Look, I know he's a lawyer and he's just trying to do his job, but oh my God, does he sound insufferably stupid. This is not a case of discrimination. If anything, it's a lesson in geometry. Did the lawyer not pass kindergarten? Everyone knows the big block does not fit into the small hole. It's pretty simple math. I'm looking forward to this case going to trial. I hope they drive the Mercedes into the courtroom and make Miss Demoss try to fit into the backseat of it like the glove in the OJ trial. Your Honor, if the client does not fit, you must acquit. Now squeeze her into the back of that Mercedes. If anyone thinks I'm being mean and just trying to make fun of Miss Demoss for her weight, I'm not. I have absolutely no hate towards her or obese people in general. In fact, here's a picture of me when I was 450 pounds. Go ahead and make fun of me in the comments section instead of her. Tell me I look like a Redditor or a Discord mod. I really just don't care. The point of this video is not to be mean or to make a whole bunch of fat jokes, but to discuss a really serious topic. This subject bothers me because America is getting fatter each year as the obesity rate rises. Over 40% of Americans are obese, and I have to imagine these frivolous lawsuits are only going to get worse into the future. The world is sadly becoming more and more like that South Park episode where Cartman gets a mobility scooter so that he can force businesses to accommodate his unhealthy lifestyle. I don't want to live in a society where Best Buys are forced to build ramps for their toilets and everyone in society is riding around on a rascal instead of walking. And I admit, I came dangerously close to living that life myself. I even had a somewhat similar experience to Miss Demoss a few years ago when I was on vacation in Nashville with my family. We called an Uber to pick us up and take us downtown, but I was so big I took up 2 full seats, so we all didn't fit into the car. I was extremely embarrassed, but I dealt with it because at the end of the day, it was my fault I didn't fit. And we ended up doing what Dank Demoss should have done to begin with. We called for a bigger Uber. And that's the craziest thing about this lawsuit. Both Uber and Lyft have XL options that, quite frankly, she should have used from the beginning. In my case, we ordered a minivan with 3rd row seating. I had a 3rd row to myself where I could spread out all my fat without bothering anyone. How I responded to this was a few weeks later when I got home from vacation, I went on a diet and I lost over 250 pounds so I wouldn't have to relive that experience again. There was also a short stay in the hospital where I almost died, but that's another story for another day. The point is, I took accountability for my actions and I addressed the problem head on. Miss Demoss, on the other hand, decided to sue Lyft and make a big media spectacle out of it. I'm speaking as someone that used to be 500 pounds right now. She was not discriminated against. The world does not owe super morbidly obese people unreasonable accommodations for every aspect of their lives. If you are super morbidly obese, there are seats you will not fit into, and there are activities you cannot participate in. I know it sucks, but it's just the reality of life. Imagine if a 600-pound person wanted to go skydiving, even though most places set the weight limit at 250 pounds. Does the business owner say no and risk a weight discrimination lawsuit? Or do they say yes and risk recreating the asteroid that killed all the dinosaurs? We as a society have to draw a line in the sand about where weight discrimination ends. I personally don't know where that line is, but a judge dismissing this frivolous lawsuit is a good start. I want to end this video with a message to Dank Demoss on the off chance she comes across my small channel. I went through your Instagram and I've seen that you've lost almost 120 pounds, which is awesome. That takes a lot of determination and a lot of hard work, so I congratulate you for that. I hope you continue to lose weight and get healthier, but this lawsuit, girl, I ain't having it. It makes all us fatties look bad. You could have used that small moment of embarrassment as motivation to continue with your weight loss, but instead you decided to film it and turn it into a media circus, all to boost your online career. I hope it was worth the fame. That's all I have to say on this topic. Thanks for watching until the end. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.